Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where we cover the latest streetwear releases, we cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, well, in the series, we just talk about streetwear in general. In today's video, we have a lookbook to cover. Yes, in today's video, we're going to be covering all the release details and all the official images to do with the lookbook of Palace's Autumn 2021 collection. But before we start talking about Palace's new autumn season, I just wanted to thank you guys for the continuous support over last month. As some of you may or may not know, I have mentioned it once or twice on the channel. I started full-time work in July, actually right at the start of July, so my time that I have free to put into the channel has shortened even more. I used to do part-time work, which was around 25 hours a week, and now I've pushed myself up to almost 40 hours a week, which, I mean, hey, to a lot of people that isn't a lot, and I agree it's not too bad, but on top of trying to do streaming, on top of trying to do YouTube, man, constantly tired. And to be only able to put out a couple videos last month, but to have us reach subscriber milestones still, I just wanted to thank you guys for the continuous support, even though the content was lacking last month. I set the subscriber milestone just before the end of the month of 3,035 subscribers. You guys came in and smashed that, and now we've almost gone up to our next subscriber milestone, which is 3,040 subscribers. I think we need only like 1 or 2 subs until we reach that subscriber milestone, guys. So, hey, look, let's hit that first August subscriber milestone together and hit 3040. Hopefully, with your continuous support, guys, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. Okay, enough about subscriber milestones. Let's start talking about Palace Skateboard. So, yes, guys, Palace has released the lookbook for their new upcoming season, the Autumn 2021 season, or as you Americans would call it, the Fall 2021 season. The brand itself is British, and I mean, I don't know, all the British viewers out there, sound off in the comment section below, but I mean, Australians call fall autumn. I assume the British call it autumn as well, but I could be wrong. Definitely let me know in that comment section below if the British call autumn fall as well as the Americans. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to be calling it the Autumn 2021 collection because, well, I'm Australian, so we're going to roll with that. So yes, the autumn collection is starting up. I think it is this Friday the 6th. I think it is doing that. And if that is the case, we will be doing the drop list video as soon as possible. As soon as I get that intel for you guys, I will be covering what is dropping in week 1, which is always the biggest week of the season. In the meantime though, we've got to talk about the lookbook. Now, I have not looked at the range. I have not looked at most of the images of the lookbook. As soon as I saw a Palace post on my Instagram newsfeed, I swiped past it. I was like, no, I can't spoil it. I gotta save it for the video. So now, finally, we're gonna have a look at that lookbook. How we're gonna have a look at that lookbook is by using the HYPEBEAST article, as the images are a little bit more enlarged and just better laid out than the actual Palace official store there. We'll head on over now to that article to cover the lookbook, but we'll first cover the release details in that article for the season. Now here we are at the HYPEBEAST article, guys. If you guys want to have a read, or if you want to steal any of these lookbook images to use as a nice phone background, it'll be linked down in the description section below, as always. Now, just looking at these first 2 images, I am a little bit worried. Last season, Palace's Summer 2021 collection, there were a lot of tri-fur. A lot of them, and to be honest, I kind of got tired of it. I really come to Palace for either playful plays on the tri-ferg by doing crazy graphics with the tri-ferg, or just cool pieces in general. I'm not really here for just the simple tri-ferg. It gets released all the time. I'm hoping this season takes a step back from the, multiple tri-ferg releases in the season. And the first piece, well, it's got me worried on that one. Hopefully that's not the case. We do have 38 images to cover to see what is coming out in this season. So yes, we'll get into it. But first, as I mentioned, the release details for the autumn season. So the first drop of Palace's Fall Autumn 2021 collection is set to drop on August 6th in the UK and the US. So via the online stores for the UK and the US. If I was to buy it as an Australian, I would be heading to the UK store. I've never personally bought from the US online store, and I don't know if they would ship internationally. I assume they do, but I honestly don't know. It'll also be available in-store as well at all of the in-store locations. It will be available the next day in Japan and China for all you Japanese and Chinese viewers out there. It'll be available on the Japanese online store and the WeChat store for the Chinese viewers. At the same normal drop time of 10 o'clock in the morning, whatever the time zone is for the correlating store. So if it's in the UK, it's 10 a.m. GMT time, I think it is. And if it's in the US, it's 10 a.m. Ooh, you might have to look into that one. I don't know that one off the top of my head. For Japan, August 7th, 10 a.m. Japanese Standard Time. And China, it's 10 a.m. Chinese Standard Time on the WeChat store. So there you go. That's the drop time for all the stores there. The US one, you'll have to look up what time zone it is for the US. I don't know what time zone it is. But anyway, that's the release details for week 1, which, as I mentioned, we will be covering in the drop list video as soon as we get that intel there. So we'll wait for that. Anyway, let's get into it. So we have 38 images to cover. We've got a pretty big Triferg piece to kick it off with. Let's get into the Autumn 2021 lookbook and see how this season's shaping up. I gotta say though, as much as I am not super enthralled by this piece, I do have to comment on saying it's a really nice photo. The over-the-shoulder lighting, the way that the photo is so well focused on the person itself, so it fills up the whole photo. It's really well done. The piece itself, it reminds me of like a 90s hip-hop jacket. You know, the obsession with leather in 90s streetwear and hip-hop culture was big with, you know, Averex jackets and stuff like that. So it's kind of giving me that vibe. I'm not a huge fan of hooded jackets, but hey, if this comes in, I don't know, I don't even know what color I'd like. Maybe I'd just like to see the different colors it comes in. Maybe, I don't know, it's leather. It's going to be quite expensive. I see some, just some generic looking Palace jeans down the bottom there, so nothing too crazy on the bottom half. But as much as I was just talking about how I don't want to pick up just the Triferg, look, I mean, we'd have to see. I don't have a hooded leather jacket in my wardrobe, and maybe this would be a nice one because the Palace logo is embossed instead of just some crazy contrasting color on the back. We'll just have to see what other colors it comes in. On the front of it, it's showcased that it has gold detailing on the eyelets as well as the zip. I don't mind that too much. I'm actually more of a silver guy, if you know, cannot tell. But yeah, no, not too bad. I am interested. We'll have to see what other colors it comes in. I'll have to go check out the range after this video and see what other colors it comes in. We get a different pair of pants showcased on the bottom there. So we get some orange ones as well. If that's denim, I would be kind of interested in that. You don't see a lot of brands doing like orange denim and stuff like that. It's a very, you know, unconventional color to choose for the denim, but it's a nice color. We'll have to see. Let's press on though. Here we've got an all-over print. It looks like shirt with Triferg, a bunch of other wacky logos on it. Very loud piece. Kind of reminds me of the Ari Markopoulos 2003 Supreme hoodie that I have in my closet, just because of the, you know, black and white colors on it and just it being super loud. We also see what looks like, I don't know, it's a woodland camo, or not even a woodland camo, just a woodland print on top of a vest with a neon Triferg on the left breast there and some white pants. There's no pieces in this outfit that I'm really, you know, feeling, that's really speaking to me. It's like a fleece vest there. But let me know if any of you guys are feeling any of the pieces in look 3, but it's not really doing much for me. He's changed it. Oh my god, it's zipped up. I instantly want it. No, it's still a miss for me. It's the zip up doesn't change anything. Yeah, I don't know. Just not doing too much for me on that one, even on look 4. But we'll keep pressing on to look 5. Maybe we'll get a sweet ass looking piece in look 5. Okay, we get the Gore-Tex Jacket showcased to us. It comes in a purple with the same embossed logos. How can I tell it's Gore-Tex? Well, there's a giant fat Gore-Tex logo on the arm, so unless they're lying to me, this looks like to be the Gore-Tex jacket we're getting this season, which Palace releases every single season. They release so many ones. They're obviously all different. They differ slightly from season to season, but you do get a Gore-Tex jacket. I can pretty confidently say every single season. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty safe by saying that. You might be able to find some obscure Palace season without a Gore-Tex jacket in it, but Palace loves their Gore-Tex. We'll keep pressing on. Okay, so here it's showcased to us with the matching bottom pants as well. We're getting it in a purple color. So yeah, let me know if you guys are feeling a purple Gore-Tex jacket. Not a color that they normally go with. Personally, Gore-Tex silhouette isn't for me. Neither are the pants. They're just not silhouettes that I normally like to wear. So I won't be too interested in this piece, but I know a lot of Palace fanboys out there will love this piece, and it'll probably sell out like most of the Gore-Tex jackets do over the season. But yeah, let me know how you feel about this Gore-Tex, you know, I guess outfit that they're releasing this season. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. Moving on, we get actually a really nice button up. I gotta say, I actually kind of like this print on the button up. The pants that they've chosen to match with it, I would never wear it that way. I wouldn't even wear the pants. But just the button up, wearing it in a totally different outfit. See this? It's just some really nice colors. I really like I'm assuming it's a koi fish with some blossoms and then some Asian characters down the center there that probably says Palace Skateboards or something. Who knows? I like it in this color. If it comes in other colors, that's cool as well, but nice. I've actually been wanting Palace to do more button-ups with cool all over prints, and I'm glad that they're doing some this season. Hopefully we'll see other colors of this piece in this lookbook. I don't know. Well, let's press on and see if that's the case. Okay, I was actually doubting it. I didn't think we were going to, but we did. And we also, I can see it as well, down the bottom, it looks like we're getting some matching pants with it as well. So that could be interesting. I'd like to see how it looks front on. The alternate color that they've chosen for it, as much as I was actually asking for the alternate colors of it, I'm actually not feeling this one as much. The color palette is, I don't know, it seems really souvenir-like. Like, you know, those like Asian souvenir ones that you get for going over to like Asian countries and stuff like that. The color palette here seems like one of those generic souvenir ones. Well, the previous color actually seemed kind of artsy and, I don't know, I guess more appealing to me. Maybe I'm alone in this assessment here, but yeah, I'm not really feeling this second color that we're looking at. Next we get, is this a vest or jacket? It's a combination of both. Okay, so I initially thought that this was a vest that cuts off at the sleeve area, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, this heather gray cotton continues on over here as well. So I think this is just one piece. I think this is a vest jacket. Some kind. Yeah, look, I'm not really vibing with this. It's a weird silhouette because they've gone with like Crewneck sweater arm, and they've gone with a cotton material for the vest that's used for like sweatshirts and stuff. It's a weird use of materials. It's a weird silhouette. Maybe you guys are really liking it because it's just a weird and odd piece, but yeah, it's not really speaking too much for me. We get some white pants showcased to us and a button up that we can't see underneath it. Don't know what those pieces are. Let me know how you feel about this vest though, guys, or this vest sweater. How do you feel about it? So we get a very utilitarian bucket hat. Look at that. That bucket hat, it's got 1, 2, 3 pockets on the front. I reckon it's got 3 more on the back. I can't see one, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was one on the top. Who knows, man? This is just a very crazy bucket hat. It looks like it's made out of corduroy, just looking at the material. We also get a Palace London crewneck showcased to us here. I like its fit on the model that's wearing it here. Not really so much the design. The logo's nice, but I'm assuming this is not light that's actually getting plastered on the piece. Is this the actual color of the piece? I hope not. I hope that's not the actual color of the piece, because the logo's alright just by itself. So hopefully this is just some weird photo that they've taken for this piece, but I don't mind the Crewneck's logo. Hopefully that's not the color. These pants as well, they are wild, man. I hope there's a top half to this, but those are some wild ass looking pants down the bottom there. Oh, there is a top half. There we go. Okay, so it looks like it's an anorak. It doesn't, I can't tell if it's Gore-Tex because there's no huge Gore-Tex branding on it straight away. But I like the colors on this. I actually hope they do it on other silhouettes as well, because as I mentioned before when we saw the Gore-Tex jacket and pants, that's not my vibe. This is still not my vibe, but I do like that. I guess like it looks like brush strokes, I think. Let me know what you guys think it is on this jacket. I think it's brush strokes, just different colors and stuff like that, but I could be wrong here. I don't know. We got the purple Gore-Tex pants on the bottom. I think I was actually right talking about the Crewneck sweater in the previous photo, how there was that weird looking like window light reflection on it, because in this photo as well we're seeing the same thing over the top. So hopefully the color's actually all right on that Crewneck. But yeah, what a wild jacket here. I'm keen to see it on. I'm keen to see if this print is then put onto other silhouettes this season, but we'll just have to see. Of course, they had to showcase it to us, guys. They had to show us it comes with a huge tri-ferg on the back. And you know what? Kind of disappointed by that. I kind of wish that they didn't do it. I loved the idea that the focus on this piece was the huge all over brush stroke print. But then the tri-ferg on the back of it, I think it would have looked a lot nicer without the tri-ferg. I don't know if you guys agree. Maybe you're coming to this piece for the branding. I was coming to this piece for the all over print. Would have looked nicer without the all over print. But you can definitely argue with me on that in the comment section below. That's just how I'm feeling on it. Kind of disappointed by that. Either way, we'll keep pressing on. Ooh, look at that fleece though. Look at that pattern on that fleece. And the knit. That knit's kind of a vibe. It's got like an old Varsity feel to it. I like this. Let's break it down. So we got this weird demonic looking cap here. Ain't doing too much for me. We got this wild fleece with this like, I guess, dye looking print. Like, you know how when you do tie-dye, you got that layer of it over the top of the water? That's what it kind of looks like on this jacket here. Do I like it in its hot pink color? Look, it's cool. I'm hoping it comes in other colors that are a little bit more toned down. Moving on, we've got this knit underneath with these huge letters spelling out Palace on the chest there, done in the arcing Varsity style that American universities use for their college student, merchandise. It's cool. I like it. I like the knit, the pants, just some simple denim, simple Palace denim. All in all, I kind of like this fit, minus the hat. I wouldn't wear the hat, but the rest of it, that's kind of a vibe. I'm keen to see these other pieces in other colors. Maybe we'll see them in the lookbook. I honestly don't. Moving on, we move into a Palace equipment crewneck. I like the P logo on the chest. I like the shapes on the arm with the white outline. I like the cuffs. This is a nice piece. I actually quite like this piece. And the color as well. Again, this photography is a bit weird with whatever this effect is that they're trying to go with, like shadows and stuff. But I like this piece. This is a nice piece. It looks like some like late 80s, 90s like sportswear, you know, like a sports crew neck from like Nike or Adidas or Reebok or something like that. Yeah, I like this. Ooh. It's always very risky to go with such a very edgy graphic like this. I think, is it Yoji Yamamoto? Or maybe it was Undercover. They like to use razor blades on their graphics as well. Palace has gone with a button-up shirt this season. It's purple. It's got raining down razor blades on it. I don't know how you guys feel about it. The graphic doesn't entice me too much. The all-over print t-shirt that we saw before, I think it continues on with the pants because these pants are all over print and pretty wild down the bottom here. I like how the colors work on the piece itself. And the hair color is sick as well. It all just works really well with the colors, but the pieces individually, I think I actually prefer the pants over the button-up tee in this case. Let me know how you guys feel about the razor blade button-up, but for me, it's a no on this color. Maybe like just a black and white color would be nice. I'd have to see if it comes in that color though. Ooh, okay, interesting. Continuing on with the koi theme, it looks like we get a koi bucket hat as well this season. We're also getting a zip-up Varsity styled knit jacket. Supreme did this with Hysteric Glamour last season, and these are very prominent when you like go on eBay and look up like vintage Varsity. These type of things come up where it's old school knits that are done in Varsity styles with the university's logo or name down the side of it. But of course, Palace has replaced that and put their logo on it. I don't actually mind this piece too much. It's just that I would much rather get the pieces individually. I'd much rather get a Palace knit and then a Varsity jacket from Palace instead of just like this combination of the two. The jeans are quite nice. I like the contrasting stitching on them, but yeah, just this knit Varsity jacket. it's just an odd mix. Moving into a sweat bundle, you get some sweatpants that say Palace embroidered on the side there in the red, and then we get a matching hoodie with the red panel as well with Palace embroidered on it. I actually like the hoodie by itself. I'm not a huge fan of the pants. I like the text on it. The text on it seems very vintage. It seems like something you'd find from, again, another sporting brand like Reebok, Adidas, Nike from the past. I like it. It's a cool piece. Hopefully it comes in a couple other colors and it doesn't get too exotic with the stripes across the chest in those colors, but yeah, it's a solid look here. Next, we're getting a Corduroy Varsity jacket. Wow, Palace. What? Jeez, like, yeah, this is something. So we got the Palace logo done over the chest here, kind of like that. Got Palace London on the right arm, actually, and then we've got a Corduroy Varsity jacket. This is a wild piece. I like the coloring of the Varsity jacket. I'm worried. I want to see what's on the back before I make any final decisions on it. First glance, though, it's not too bad. I like Palace's use of different materials here. It's a cool piece. Let me know how you feel about it, guys. I'm keen to see the other colors of it. The jeans are looking nice as always. It's pretty solid. Moving into more button-ups, we have a all-over print Palace logo button-up. I actually quite like how the logo's done on this piece here. I like the grid pattern that it's done, and it's got some nice white white pants there as well. I actually like those as well. This whole fit right here, that's a thumbs up for me. I would wear this exact fit. Next, we get a, it looks like a sweatshirt. It looks like we're getting a sweatshirt with a huge Palace logo on the back of it. It kind of looks like it's done in the art style for Panasonic, but I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's just like the white outline. I actually don't mind the font on this one here. It's just that I would have rather the logo elsewhere and maybe on a hoodie or something like that. I don't know if I'm feeling it on the back of the piece. I feel like you really have to fill that kind of piece for the logo to look really nicely on the back of your shoulders. If you don't feel it, it looks kind of weird. People are going to be looking at you like, what the hell does it say on the back of his piece there? What's going on? I don't know. I like the logo font and everything to do with that. Just the placing of it is not for me. We of course get some soccer themed stuff, or at least I think it is. It looks like a soccer themed jersey. These never hit off for me. The only soccer jersey I have in my whole wardrobe is the Supreme ODB collab one because I love ODB. So yeah, this has no affiliation with Wu-Tang, so I don't think I'm going to be picking this one up this season. Yeah, it's just not for me. It is very British, I would say. I would say that as much. It's got some pants. He's got some pants on at the bottom. Thank God for that. And they're green with a grid pattern all over them and a Trifog logo towards the ankle area. It's not doing too much for me. I'd miss out on all the pieces in this look. Next, we've got I'm going to say it's a 3/4 zip, but you zip enthusiasts out there can tell me if I'm wrong. It's not half, it's not quarter, it looks 3/4. Let me know. Or maybe it's 1/3. Maybe it's 1/3 zip. I don't know. Who cares? It's got a zip halfway or almost halfway down. It says the Palace. I can't read all of it. I think does it just end there? Is it Maricou? I don't know. Got some beers on the arms there in the form of a patch. And a patch over here as well. Color's alright. We've got a Palace cap as well. And some jeans. None of the pieces here are really my aesthetic. Just not stuff that you would normally see me wear. Woo! Okay, so we got the weird cap that we were talking about before with the pentagram that was upside down. Or maybe pentagrams are upside down. Either way, it's coming to a hoodie. I think it's a bit excessive with it coming all the way down the arms as well. I think it would have looked a lot nicer if it was just this big graphic on the back of it. It is getting a bit much printing it constantly down the arm. I hope it's also not on the chest because that's just overkill. We'll have to see if they showcase the front of the piece of all. Ooh, I actually like this. So we've got a simple purple crew neck with some gold embroidered stars. I don't know what it's signaling. I don't know what the gold stars mean. But instead of one of the stars down the bottom left, we get the Palace P. And you know what? I like this gold and purple combination. This is really nice. Wearing some cord pants there. Not too wild. Yeah, this crew neck's actually quite nice. I swear to God, I hope there is nothing on the back of this piece, on the arms of this piece. Keep this piece simple and I will actually quite like that. I think it's quite nice. I'll be keen to see the other colors this one actually comes in. They had to put something on the back of it. Man, I was actually really keen on it with just the graphic on the front. The thing is, the graphic on the back, the flags on the back, it's not even that bad. I was just like really set on this idea of not having anything on the back, and then they put something on the back. Yeah, it's not as bad. They actually handled it quite well, but I would have liked nothing on the back. Yeah, again, I'm still keen on seeing the other colors, but a little bit disappointed by the move of putting an extra graphic on the back there. It's just a bit too excessive for me. Next, we move into some fella holding a doob with some acid looking wash on him. Palace logo there. We've got the crazy, what did I call it, dye print on the top on a beanie up there with an embroidered Palace logo on it. I'm happy to see this print make another appearance, because then it makes me think that the fleece is also going to come in a purple color, and the purple and black on the fleece, ooh, that would look sick. That would look really nice. I'm actually really keen to see that fleece in a lot of different colors. Yeah, so far I'm actually really enjoying this this fall or autumn, whatever you want to call it, lookbook. We've only got 11 more images to go through, but I'm having a good time with it. Now next we get another, I guess, anorak and matching pants fit. For me, it's a no. You can zip it and unzip it in certain areas to make it whatever the hell you want to make it. I'm just not a fan of the silhouette. It's just not for me. I know a lot of you guys are going to really like it, but for me, I'll miss out on this one. It's cool though. I can definitely see this selling out. I can see a lot of people getting around it. Let me know if you're feeling this one in that comment section below. Ooh, next we get a very like perforated looking button up. Problem is, this treads a real fine line between like grandma's doily on the table or like cool perforated tee. Look, it all depends on who's rocking it. If you're a weird looking, funky looking dude, it's gonna start looking like grandma's accessories on the tables. If you're a good looking dude, I mean, you're good looking, so it's gonna look nice on you anyway. It really comes down to that. I'm sorry to say, it really does. Yeah, and also how you rock it, like what you wear it with obviously matters, but that's treading a very fine line there. And yeah, look, risky. That's a risky piece. If you wanna roll those dice, like, wear a risky piece of clothing, here it is for you. Alice has got it in their autumn season. You can wear it with these orange pants like it's showcased here, but I would be interested in wearing it with something different. Yeah, I don't mind this one actually too much. I kind of would just like be interested in picking it up just to be risky, you know, just to wear it, just to be like, well, what do people think while I wear this? You know, how will it be interpreted? I don't know. Kind of cool. It's adventurous. I like it. Next, we've just got a simple striped Palace hoodie here with some corduroy pants. Comes in a green, white, and blue color. It's going to come in some other colors as well. Nothing too crazy here, but if you like big striped pieces and you like, I don't know, Palace's hoodies, the quality of them, here it is for you. I'm personally not moved by it too much. It's an RIP. Ooh, why did they save this for 31 out of 38? This is a nice piece. This is what I was talking about at the start of the video, when I like it when they play around with the Palace Triferg logo and the Palace logo in general and incorporate other things to it. So it's dusk till dawn. You are, what does it say? Invited to? You're invited to dusk till dawn. I don't know if it's referencing the film itself. I haven't actually watched that film in like over 10 years, I would say. So I barely even remember it. I watched it as a kid. I know, awesome kids movie, right? But yeah, I like the graphic on the back. It looks embroidered. The material is not like a material that I would normally have on the pieces that I get. It looks like a coach's jacket silhouette. Kind of hard to tell from the back of it. I'd be interested in seeing the front of it. Hopefully we don't go too crazy with the graphics on the front. We'll just have to keep pressing on and we'll find out. They're not going to show it to us. Instead, they're going to show us the Garfield collab, which was initially rumored to come out. I was going to cover it in another video, but I was like, look, the lookbook's going to come out like a day after this was rumored. I felt like it would be a waste of a video to go ahead and talk about Garfield Palace when I could just cover the lookbook and they'll show it anyway. So yes, we're getting a Garfield collab. You can see we're getting it on some, it looks like chinos on the bottom there. Maybe it's denim, kind of hard to tell. And then this really weird textured looking button up. Yeah, look, I'm not wearing it. The print, the graphics, it's just not a vibe. To me, I don't want to be seen wearing that stuff. Maybe some of you want to, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a skip for me. Next, we get what looks like another jersey. Kind of hard to tell. It's the Palace equipment pieces because you can see the little logo on the right arm there. Got a Palace lightning logo on the back of it. It looks textured. I don't know what material it's made of, and some wacky pants on the bottom. It's all right. It would be. Oh wait, is this a basketball jersey? Is this sorry, baseball jersey? Is this a baseball jersey? I want to see the front. It might be a baseball jersey. Kind of hard to tell, but yeah. I mean, it's all right. It would look nice over the top of a hoodie, I would say. Or if it's summer, you know, you could wear it either by itself or over a white tee. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. Okay, now we get the front showcase to us. I'm saying this is a baseball jersey, but I could be wrong. All the Americans could let me know in that comment section below what it is. To me, it kind of looks like a baseball jersey. Let me know if I'm incorrect there. We get those crazy pants on the bottom there. Not really doing too much for me on this whole fit, but maybe it's speaking to you. We also get the matching bucket hat for the pants showcase to us. Ooh, next we get this big graphic crew neck, moving up to a like woodland hat as well. I actually kind of like the graphic on the back of the crew neck. I hope this releases in like a tee. That would be a nice tee graphic to have on a crew neck, or maybe it's a long sleeve. It's hard to tell. I can't really see the sleeves or anything like that, so I can't really get an idea if it's a crew neck or a long sleeve. But it's a cool looking graphic. I kind of like it. It could be cool on a bunch of other silhouettes as well. And we get the, well, we've seen this piece before. We now get to see it in the greeny olive color as well. And the hat that we just saw as well in a different color. Nothing here is really speaking to me. It's just not anything that I would wear normally. Second last image, guys, we get the jeans that are showcased to us. The koi jeans, the ones that were the matching to that button up that I liked at the start of this lookbook. I like the jeans. I want the jeans. I'm too big for the jeans. I'll have to miss out on the jeans or lose a bunch of weight. And let's be real, I ain't doing the latter. I'm just gonna have to miss out. Maybe one day I'll work my way down to a size 36, which is generally the biggest size they offer anyway. But your boy is at a big old 40 at the moment in the waist. So yeah, I'm not fitting in those anytime soon. But it's a sick piece. Love the koi graphic on the side there. Love koi graphics in general. We get that perforated tee, button-up tee again. This one looks less like grandma's doily on the table. But in saying that, it still does because of that look. Again, it all depends on who's rocking it. It's a wild piece. I think I prefer it in the white though. The navy here, not doing it for me. That's the second last image. Drum roll please, guys. Let's have a look at the last image in the lookbook. Ooh, that is an awesome one to end it. Oh my god, wow. Okay, they actually ended on a high note this season. I'm pretty sure last season, for me, it was a really anticlimactic ending. Or maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. But this was how to end the season right. Oh, sorry, end the lookbook right. Oh my god. This is sick. And it comes up and it's all embroidered. Ah, I shouldn't. I said I wasn't going to spend any money. Oh my god. That's a sick piece. Wow. I love the graphic on it. I love the colors of the koi or the whatever fish it is. Whatever fish. It's all embroidered. Wow. Wow. That is a must-have this season. It's going to release in week 1. It is going to release in week 1. They're going to drop this huge piece in week 1. But god damn, wow. This is a sick piece. I think you know how I do the top 5 favorite pieces at the end of the season? Well, guys, catch you 10 weeks from now when I do that video. You know this is going to make an appearance in that. Wow. Well, I gotta say, the summer, oh sorry, I keep thinking it's the summer. The autumn 2021 lookbook is sick. There are a bunch of pieces here that I really like. I like the button up here, the leather jacket at the start. I don't mind too much. It's definitely not a must-have for me, but the button up is awesome. The fleece and the knit here are really cool. The crew neck here was cool. I didn't mind the button up here too much if it came in different colors. Very iffy on the graphic though, a little bit edgy there. Yeah. Oh, the Corduroy Varsity. Damn, there's actually some really solid pieces this season. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this more than the summer season. The autumn season is definitely appealing to me. I'm liking it. Guys, out of the 38 looks that we had a look at from the lookbook, which is your favorite? What pieces are you keen on coming out this season? There's some cool stuff coming out though. I seriously want to hear everything you have to say about this season though, down in that comment section below. And that's it guys. We covered everything that we talked about covering. Start of the video, we covered the release details for this upcoming season and all the images in the lookbook. And I don't know if you're the same as me, but I'm feeling excited, man. That was awesome. There were some sick pieces in this lookbook. I said I was going to invest more, man. I don't need more clothes. I say that, but I'm going to go buy more clothes eventually. But there's some sweet pieces in this season. Palace has really stepped it up for this season. Again, the summer season last season, there wasn't too much there that I had to have, but there are some pieces in this season that I am looking for, I am keen on. This will be interesting. We haven't even talked about what collabs are going to be coming out this season because the lookbook only showcases what's in the seasonal range. Hopefully Palace also delivers on the collabs this season, and definitely let me know in that comment section below on what kind of collabs you're hoping for this season. But this is some crazy stuff. I want to hear everything you have to say about this upcoming season, what you're hyped on, what you're not hyped on, anything. Let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want to see more Palace content on the channel, you can give me the 3 indicators we're always talking about. You can leave a like on the video, comment on the video saying we want to see more Palace content, but the best indicator out of the 3 that you can give me is of course a subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit that new subscriber milestone of 30-40 before the end of August. Hopefully with your continuous support guys, we can reach that milestone. But that's everything I have to say about the lookbook, guys. Let me know what your favorite look from the lookbook was in that comment section below, and good luck to everyone on week 1. I hope you managed to pick up everything you're looking for. But until the drop list video for week 1, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Palace video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.